Hi guys, it's the 21st of January 2013. Um, don't know how well you can see this because the box is massive. But this is the double stack. This is the 2-level. This is the model 162. I have a 161, which is just this part. So I'm getting that part as well now. I have made a decision. I'm going to open up this particular wall right here. And then on the pre-existing one, I'm going to open up the wall on this side. And then I'm just going to push them together. That way they will have horizontal space and vertical. So it'll be like an L shape, exactly like this. Taller on one side and then shorter on the other side. This thing was $305 or $306. $306, I think. $306. On top of that, I'm in the hallway because I need to unpack it here because it's so heavy. I cannot push this on carpet. Otherwise, I would do it in my room. These two are different. This is the lower one. This is the one I actually already have. I have one from my original case. This is the bottom, the very bottom. It's fully squared, well, rectangle. But the one on the top is the harder one to get. Like the one I've never done before. But it's basically got a little shorter end on one side compared to this one. So this part and this part's missing. This little corner. And that's where the ramp is going to go down. So basically it's this part right here. So that has a ramp. That was about $46 for the two. It's $20 each, so plus taxes. I have to pay tax. Where I live, unfortunately, I have to pay tax. But then find me a place that doesn't. These three are from my store. They're just the adult bedwet sheets. They're 30-inch by 34-inch. You cannot do it with 30 by 30. It wouldn't work. In order to do what I showed you in a previous video yesterday. So, there's that. Here is one more. This is from another store because I wiped out the inventory. So, I wiped out the inventory in 2 locations because this was all they had. So, I needed 4. So, I got my 4. I had to go to 2 stores though. And then, last but not least, this is my favorite part. I went to this place. This is where I get all my Ferret Nation stuff, including the cage. Everything was bought there except for the bedwet sheets. That was at my own store. I'm so happy to get this. I already have 8 of these. They're the bottom pan covers, the bottom one, because now that I have 2 bottom areas plus a top, I need to use this more. I'm using 2 at a time now. But because I have 2, I won't have to change it as often. Right now I'm changing it once on Sunday and once on Thursday. So if I have 2, I'm only going to change it once every week now, which works out to be the exact same. But I'll have 1 extra, which is good because I really want 1 more actually. Just 1 more. Because then I can do it once a month. Right now I have to do the laundry every 3 weeks. And they put this aside for me in December, but they hired a new person. And the new guy thought he was doing the store a favor because he found some in the back. And he put it on the shelf. They actually put aside 4 of these for me. I asked for 8, but they have 4 on order. The only problem is Midwest requires an order form of at least $1,000 before they will ship it. So until they sell a couple things, they won't be ordering because this is petty. This is only like $11.99 each. So they need order quite a bit before they'll order me stuff. But I was supposed to have 4 on hold, and they accidentally sold them. So they sold 2 by accident. So I'm not too happy about that, but can't be helped. But I am glad they didn't sell everything. But most of the reason is because I think the lady that bought it, I think I was there at the store too. I was there to buy some hay, and I think the lady bought one of these exact cages for her pet rat, and then I think she bought them. So, oh well, can't be helped. But see, it's $11.99. So I've got 2. But this means that I can only, they will be locked out of the upper area but the problem is the way I'm doing it too, but I don't know. But basically they'll be locked out of the upper area once every 2 weeks, for about 2 days while I air dry it, because I hang the bed wet sheets to dry and it takes about 24 to 36 hours. So that's all I can do. It can't be helped, until I can work, unless they don't really do much business up here, then I could probably leave it for an extra week. Then I can do it every 2 weeks, since I do have so many areas. But we'll have to see how they want to live in this thing. So yeah. So my total, I'm not 100%. My total should have been around 400, but I think I only paid 350 because they didn't have two of these. So I'm short two. But then I also bought one of these, right, that I wasn't planning to buy. So give or take about $20 to $50. But I do still have to go get the mat. I was gonna buy this big computer mat. It's 4 feet by 8 feet almost. 3.5. No, it's 4 feet by 4.5 feet by 7.5 feet. So it's $14.99. They were actually selling it starting on Friday, but I changed my mind because I misread the numbers. It was 200 and something centimeters instead of 100 and something, and I thought it would be too small, so I didn't buy it. And it was on for $30 and it was on sale for $14.99. I didn't buy it, and then they sold out. But there is a shipment coming in to my store on Wednesday, and there should be 6 of them. So on Wednesday, I'm gonna go to the doctor's. But then after that, I'm just going to sit there and wait the whole entire bloody day until the truck comes. And if they don't unload it in time, I'm just going to go back on Thursday morning. I'm going to stand at the door and wait there until they open at 9, and I'm going to sit there until they put it out on the floor. But I am getting one. I desperately want one. But I'll have to get a rain check because I want the price. I don't want to pay $30 for that thing. But it would fit right underneath both of these things. So the 2 cages. It would be perfect. For when I move. It's always a good idea anyway. Right now I'm using fleece, but I'd rather have a mat, and the mat would be easier to vacuum than the fleece because the fleece gets sucked into the vacuum. It's really stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna go and assemble this, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I'm done. Because I'm in a bit of a hurry. I want to do it by 8 o'clock. My last assembly of this part alone took 3.5 hours. Well, because they had some weird parts that were missing some holes. So I had to go swap them out. But I anticipate I should be done in 4 hours if everything goes according to plan. Okay, guys.